Right. Started here. Hey, Flooring Pros, Jerry Levinson here, and we're going to talk in this video about how to reach your first million in sales. So for those of you getting started, or maybe you've been started for a little while and you still haven't reached that first million, we're going to show you how to reach 1 million in sales in your first year. Once I get this thing to work. Okay, so starting a flooring business does have very many challenges. So getting suppliers to sell you at a decent price, finding installers to do the work as good as you. I know many of you came from an installation background, so it's hard trusting new installers to do work as good and be as conscientious as you are. That's a challenge. So do you go for a showroom or do you run a shop at home business? How much capital does it require? Marketing. It's going to take a couple months for your website to get visible. And now you have to start generating leads. It's not easy. Do you need expensive software to run your business? How about licenses, insurances? How do you get everything done legally before you properly start your business? Now, how are you going to sell your products too and services? Do you know the difference between a markup and a margin? Are you comfortable charging a retail price that's a bit higher than you were charging before? Because when you're doing installations, you're probably charging less, especially if you were working for other retailers. Now you got to start charging retail prices. That's not an easy transition to make. Are you going to hire a salesperson? How much are you going to pay them? Are you going to make them commission, salary, once a week, twice a month? How are you going to lay out the payments for this person? Should you hire a salesperson right now, or should you be doing all the sales yourself the first year? All right, so we're going to focus a little bit on really what it takes to reach 1 million in sales. First, it's all about the market. Okay, you're in the business of attracting customers. You can't sell anything unless you have a customer to sell it to. You need a website. You need a good website, one that can be up and running pretty quickly. So look for somebody that's good, effective, not cheap. I have a few that I can recommend to you, but don't go for cheap. Some people are very inexpensive with their websites, but they're not very effective. To me, that's the most expensive website you can get, is one that doesn't work. You need to be on social media, and this can all be free. There's posting, there's all sorts of things you can do, your spouse can do, your kids can do, their friends can do. There's ways to share your story and be on social media that doesn't cost you a dime. You should attend networking meetings. That, again, is fairly cheap or free to attend these meetings. Get out there. You're in the business of attracting customers. So everything it takes, let everyone know, family, friends, people at church, any organization you're a part of, car wraps and signs, banners, flyers for neighbors. These are very inexpensive tools, but what's the best thing you can do? It's everything. Do it all. Do everything you can to attract customers. Especially that first year, you are building a foundation for your business. And it's really important that you get out there. It's not crucial that you spend a lot of money. This doesn't require a lot of money these days. With social media and things you can do with your website, it's not going to be that expensive. So this is some advice I get to a lot of people, and I see it in a lot of ways. You choose one or two products to go to war with. My recommendation is that you focus on carpet and luxury vinyl. They're the easiest to market, they're the easiest to sell, and they have the fewest problems as far as installation goes. Now, the exception is if you're an expert in hardwood flooring or tile, you can become a one-trick pony and be a boutique store that charges a lot of money for something that you're really good at. And we can show you how to market and sell that very specific niche product. You'll get a lot further doing that one niche than you will all types of flooring. So it's going to make your marketing a whole lot less expensive and more effective. There's a saying, there's riches in niches. You'll be able to identify your target audience and know exactly what they're looking for. The more products you carry, the more you're going to water down your marketing efforts. The more people you go after, the more you're going to market it down. You want to keep your search, your SEO, pay-per-click, all that, you want to keep it in a narrow target demographic that you're hitting them over. And it's better to hit the same people over and over again with your message than it is to spread it out amongst many people and let them see it once or twice. Sales and pricing. Okay, this is crucial. You're going to need pricing that commands the highest margins you can get. The cheaper you are, the longer and more difficult you're going to have it. You're going to be chasing your tail. This isn't a business that's based on volume. When you attach installation, there's a time factor to that. So you can't run a volume-based business when you're doing installation. If you're just selling the products, then you can accept a lower margin and sell more product because that doesn't have any labor attached. But when you're doing both product and labor, you need those margins to be higher. Now, with higher prices, you're going to need a good sales presentation that shows people why they should choose you. Just telling them why they should choose you isn't enough. And are you prepared? Are you prepared to tell them, 5 or 6 reasons that they can remember? What would be better than that? Show them, create a presentation that shows them why they should trust you and why they should be afraid to not use you. You need to read or listen to some books on sales or get some sales training. We offer sales training here. Even I'm reading a book right now on sales training. I teach sales training. I train a lot of salespeople in our industry, but I'm even reading this book to learn how to be a better salesperson myself. So this is how I raised myself from failure to success in selling. The author is a life insurance agent, and there's nothing that he teaches that can't be applied in the flooring business. So if you want to win this game, you really need to learn how to sell what you do. That's going to be crucial. Look, marketing and attracting customers can be expensive. It's really expensive if your closing rate is low. You want to get that closing rate up above 40%. Ideally, you'd be better off to be in the 50, 60%. If you're too high, then you might not be expensive enough, but just depends on what kind of store you're running. We want to get the highest closing rate with the highest margin. Here's some other things that you want to consider. Do you need a business plan? No, not really. I mean, academically, they say you need a business plan. A business plan is good for getting a business loan. So if you want to get a business loan and get some capital, then yeah, have a professional business plan written for you. But simple goals, you need a big old whiteboard that is going to show what your vision is and what your goals are. And that's very important, because when you know your goals, when you know your vision, then you can create the roadmap to get and reach your goals. So it really is important, not just to go out there and struggle and celebrate your wins, but to measure your success, measure where you're at, because it encourages you to work harder and try better. How much capital do you need? Look, 100,000 would be nice. It gives you plenty of capital, and that'll help you reach that $1 million and not be stressed out. But you might also blow through that money unnecessarily doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So when you're a little tighter on capital, you make smarter decisions. 50K is plenty if you do things right. If you don't have any money, go sell something. Don't let that discourage you. Your efforts is going to be all it takes. So get some help, maybe get a loan from parents, friends, or just go hustle, go sell something, go make some money. You can do it. Do you need software? No, you don't need expensive software. Before, I never recommended software for anybody starting out because it just doesn't make sense to spend 10 grand on software. Well, with Floors app now, it's so inexpensive, it doesn't make sense not to get the software. And that software will help you run your business so much better. So it's going to help you command the margins that you need. It'll help you hire salespeople. It'll help you lay out your installers. It helps you get paid from your customers. So right now, it doesn't make sense not to get the software. It's not the end all be all. You could still run a business without it, but you'd be smart to get it, because you're also tracking, keeping customers in your CRM. That's your customer management system. So that's a term you're gonna need to learn. You got your CRM, you're gonna put their name, address, phone number, email address, and that's so you can follow up and contact them. So you can keep track of them and do some more marketing to them. It's very, very valuable for your business. QuickBooks, yeah, you're gonna need some accounting software. Most people use QuickBooks. There are other ones out there, but yeah, you'll need some accounting software. License, insurance, all that stuff. You know what? There are things that you're going to need in your state to be legal. Go sell something though. Don't let all these reasons, excuses, legalities, and some people might cringe at this advice, but you got to get things up and running. You're not a criminal. You're not running a mastermind operation to defraud people and take them for their money. You're trying to provide a sales and service. Do the best you can. Get this business going and work on your legal process along the way. Okay, there's always going to be more that you need to do to become legal. Best bet is you should open a retail store when you got at least 5 years experience. Well, how the hell are you supposed to get 5 years experience if you're not out there working? Okay, so I think it's ridiculous that you need all these insurances, you need all this experience to be legitimate and going. Go sell something, go get going, go take care of your customers, learn how to do it right. Okay, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. That's okay. We all do. We all did. Get help, get a coach, get a mentor. We have a mentorship program that will help you get to that first million in 1 year. We'll help you with the marketing, website, networking, database, social media marketing, and more. So we'll help you do the things you need to do to attract the customers to get you to $1 million. I'll help you set up the pricing so you're getting the right margins, and I'll show you how to make it easy. So you're delivering one price to the customer, not a line item quote. I'll show you why and how that you should do that. Sales presentation. I'm going to help you with a sales presentation. The one common thing I find with people I work with is they're usually a lot better than they realize they are. So I want to work with you and show you all the value that you have and bring, and some of the things that you might take for granted, but the customer doesn't really understand it. You've been doing what you've done for several years, so you just assume the customer knows that you're going to tear their stuff out, that you're going to throw it away. Little things that are ordinary, you make those extraordinary. So show you how to create that presentation that'll command higher margins and give that customer a lot more confidence in using you. Okay, hiring. Let's discuss who you're going to hire first. Should you hire a salesperson? Most cases, you're going to hire somebody to replace you, somebody that's doing $15 an hour work. Okay, you're much more valuable than that. So you need somebody, the first person you hire is generally somebody that can answer the phone, schedule appointments, watch your showroom for you. And that doesn't have to be a full-time person. You can make them work part-time and work up to full-time as you grow the business. I'll help you do all that. I'll help you with the ad to attract the right person that you need and show you how to manage them. So you want to check out further, go for a free one-on-one consultation. Go to jerrylevinson.com and request your free one-on-one consultation. Let's talk about where you're at. What products do you carry? What are you charging? Do you have a showroom, or are you doing a shop at home? What challenges are you facing now? What's going to take to get going? And that and a whole lot more. So I'm looking forward to talking to you. Go to that website and request that one-on-one consultation. It's free. We'll talk for about 40 minutes or so. And just in that consultation, you'll get a lot going. So if you hire me or not, it's not a big sales pitch. I'm mostly learning about you and your business. So even if you decide not to hire me, I guarantee it's going to get you a lot of value that you're going to love, and it's going to help you get started and help you get to that first $1 million. Okay, guys, good luck. And I'm here to help. So reach out to me. Looking forward to hearing from you.